That was a wild one. Kane stiff-armed the LA Kings comeback with an epic 9-round shootout. Marty Party with the ultimate dagger past Copley to win it. Frederick Anderson was Stone's the last 4 shooters, and really good for him because he had a really great first period, staved off the Kings' push after the Hurricanes got up 3-0, but then it just got really disjointed, wacky with a lot of penalties. The Kings were 2 for 7 on the power play. The Canes 0 for 4, but 2 shorthanded goals, as we typically do. For whatever reason, we're amazing shorthanded. But Burns got the party started with a whiz one after a really good power play that netted one Burns off the post, and Kotkaniemi had a grade A chance. And then a few minutes after that, Burns just found a piece of open ice and whizzed it past Copley. 1-0. Sebastian Aho created a turnover from Fiala one-on-one against Copley. And I like our chances when Sebastian's one-on-one against any goaltender. Make it 2-0, and then Jesperi Kotkaniemi did the old never a bad shot, and Copley got caught flat-footed, and it rolled past him 3-0. And then Frederick Anderson was the king of the first period because the Kings had a really good push, had a lot of amazing saves. But with about 1:22 left, or 2 minutes I think left, Drew Doughty found some open ice and just whizzed it past Frederick Anderson. A lot of defensive zone time for the Canes on that one, where just kind of lost the man. So 3-1, and then we got another shorthanded goal. Teuvo Teravainen from Brett Pesce, who'd been on the ice for about a minute and a half, was able to just sneak the puck out and kind of get a mini stretch pass. And Teuvo and Sebastian, the chemistry from the Finns was absolutely amazing. And Teuvo just turboed one past Copley, leaned down on it very, very, very nicely to make it 5-2 at that point. The other goal was Brendan Lemieux, an epic stretch pass from Tony DeAngelo, and a good net front from Jack Drury. Helped out big time for Brendan Lemieux first as a Hurricane. So we are distributing the goal scoring very, very nicely. Absolutely incredible there as well. Sebastian Aho and Marty Necas huge in the shootout as well. Just hopefully Marty Necas, that'll help his confidence. He's been a little iffy on his shots the first 2 games, but there was just a lot of penalties and a lot of disjointedness. 2 of the power play goals that Frederick Anderson gave up, one of them was Jones, I believe, on a face-off win. Just there was nothing Freddie could do on that one. And then the other one was a Campe set play, and unfortunately in the third period we had a 5-3 lead. Sebastian Aho had another one-on-one opportunity and couldn't get it past Copley this time, and it kind of led to some momentum for the LA Kings. They were able to score there 5-4, and then with 1:22 left, everything just kind of got pinched in with the extra attacker. Teuvo Teravainen couldn't get there, and they were able to execute to make it 5-5. But we got the last laugh. Frederick Anderson had some really big saves in the overtime, had a toe save in overtime to keep this thing rolling. Everybody had their fingerprints on this one. Again, a ton of penalties and just some loose defensive plays, but obviously it's only 2 games in, so you're going to see a lot of that maybe until you integrate all of these pieces. But Jacob Slavin had a really big moment preventing a 2-on-1 right after the Sebastian Aho missed one-on-one, second missed one-on-one, and after the Kings had made it 5-4, so that was huge. And just really, really good stuff. Really good sticks. Brian Burns had a really good stick as well. Brent Burns, excuse me, not Brian. But there was a lot of good stuff, and getting a tough, gritty win and doing that after seeing a 3-0 and 5-3 lead evaporate. That's an amazing win on the road, and to start a back-to-back, really, really awesome, and really good to see. Seth Jarvis was big as well, had some really big hits, and just the intensity was big time from Seth Jarvis and everybody. But as always, go Canes. Absolutely incredible. Let's go Canes.